Snowanna and SpongeBob were on a really good date together. They were at the Krusty Krab. SpongeBob was wearing his really cool fancy suit, and Snowanna was wearing her uniform that Webby wore. Isn't this a good day? Isn't this a nice evening to go on a date together? It's only 2 p.m., SpongeBob, but yeah, it is great though, and I think I look really good in this Webby clothing. I washed it a few times ever since I had tear stains all over it. Well, that's what I noticed. Say, who are those girls right there? Oh yeah, those are my friends. Violet and Lena, Webby, May, and June. They're all from the DuckTales reboot. May, June, Lena, and Violet only appeared in the reboot, and Webby appeared in the original and reboot. The creator of this channel appreciates the reboot more often, because she likes the original. She just prefers the reboot version of Webby. That's what we know. I see. That's really interesting, actually, Snowy. Very, very interesting. And I hire you out that this date is gonna go great. You bet. But however, they were wrong because somebody came in and crashed it. Ha ha ha! Hello, SpongeBob and Snowanna. Glad to see you. What? Snowanna, is this what you're talking about? Yes, this is what I'm talking about. SquidBot is still alive. Me and Hal thought he was dead after we crushed him with a boulder, but we were wrong. Apparently he's not gonna hurt Hal though, since clearly Hal didn't cause most of the problems. He's blaming me. SquidBot still wants to get back at me for Brian and his idiots. That's true, I do. You two probably had no idea how much I was thinking about you guys, and now it's time. So how's this pretty much date going? How's this date going of yours? Oh, this date is really none of your concern, SquidBot, because you weren't welcome. You don't crash a girl's date like this, and neither a boy's date either. Crashing a date can upset the couple. Everybody knows that. Oh, I know. But you see, I don't like the Krusty Krab, so I thought vandalizing it is gonna be good. Now prepare to feel it. Everybody take cover! Lena, help out! Use your magic! I'm trying! Get back, SquidBot! Get back! Get back! Get back! The Krusty Krab was a mess. All the tables and chairs were flipped over and broken apart. The walls fell apart. Everything. SquidBot came up to Snowanna. I hope you're sorry, and that you understand how I felt about Brian and his idiots. Clearly, I don't really care, SquidBot. You know we were not friends in the first place. Everybody knows that, and I did not appreciate how you did that. Now it's gonna take several days for the Krusty Krab to get cleaned up. You just crashed my entire date with SpongeBob. I know. Seriously. And you wanna know something? All those breakups that you had, that means I get to tell everyone how much how you and SpongeBob were breaking up so many times. SquidBot, I told you that in confidence. You're not supposed to be saying that in public. Everybody knows that. Oh, that's what I do know, Snowanna. Everybody knows that. But seriously, I'm gonna have to tell you, the way you've been dating him is wrong, and everybody knows that. Oh, please, I did better than that. You're not understanding a word I'm saying. Remember, a barnacle head is a barnacle head, which means a sea sponge is a sea sponge, and that means a kid is a racer is a racer, and you should know that. Your relationship does not make any sense at all. So I'm gonna have to consider. But yeah, I think you should consider yourself lucky for a little while. What I mean by considering yourself lucky is that I'm going to be leaving you alone for now. But since you just got what you wanted, I want to have you know that I better not catch you anywhere in fields and parks by yourself, because otherwise that's the time when I'm going to come around near you and stuff. So you should be happy that I'm going to be leaving you alone. But seriously, and here's another thing you should know: this sabotaging your date thing is actually known as your official punishment for defeating Brian and his idiots. Well, better get going. Have some robotic stuff to do. And I hope you learned your lesson, Snowanna. And I'll see you whenever I feel like it. So SquidBot left. SpongeBob came up and helped Snowanna up. Snowanna, you're right, babe? I overheard everything he said. Okay, I admit it, SpongeBob. I was right all the whole time. SquidBot was literally still alive. He wants to get back at me for defeating Brian and his idiots. I didn't even realize that he was gonna come up near me. Our date is ruined, and I feel so humiliated. Snowanna covered her eyes and ran off, and ran out the door. Snowanna? Webby, Lena, Violet, May, and June weren't hurt, though, because they helped out. Gosh, I can't believe it. The Krusty Krab is ruined because of SquidBot. Now it's gonna take several days for the Krusty Krab to get cleaned up. What the heck was all that about? Why did SquidBot do that? Well, guys, Snowanna was already feeling insecure about the whole incident, and SquidBot literally crashed her date by trashing the Krusty Krab. The whole place with that's literally vandalism. Vandalizing buildings and stuff is not okay. Mr. Krabs is going to be very angry at SquidBot. Gosh, SquidBot is literally just a huge monstrous robot. He ruined Snowanna's date by vandalizing the Krusty Krab. And all that stuff he said was told by him in confidence. Snowanna told him all of that in confidence, and he totally humiliated her. He ruined everything for Snowanna. We need to keep a close eye on SquidBot next time, and we gotta figure out a way to get rid of him. I don't blame Snowanna. Nobody likes to be humiliated in public. Everybody knows how that feels. Chloe went through that experience in 2023. Yeah, totally. Come on, guys. Let's go after Snowanna. We gotta see if she's okay.